Did you know that there's a jellyfish that can live forever? Or that the universe might just be a hologram? Buckle up. We're diving into 27 mind-blowing facts that'll make you question everything you thought you knew. Ready? Let's get started. Fact 1. The immortal jellyfish. Meet the Turritopsis dohrnii, also known as the immortal jellyfish. This tiny creature has the ability to reverse its aging process. When it's threatened or injured, it can revert back to its juvenile form and start life all over again. It's like hitting a biological reset button. Imagine if humans could do that. Aging would be a thing of the past. Fact 2. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Here's a juicy twist. Bananas are technically classified as berries, but strawberries aren't. Botanically speaking, a berry is a fruit produced from a single ovary with seeds embedded inside. Bananas fit the bill, while strawberries don't. Nature is full of surprises, huh? Fact 3. The universe might be a hologram. This one's a real brain bender. Some scientists believe the entire universe could be a hologram. According to the holographic principle, our 3D reality might actually be a projection from a 2D surface. It's like living inside a giant cosmic VR simulation. Makes you wonder, are we really living in the real world? Fact 4. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Did you know that octopuses have not 1, not 2, but 3 hearts? 2 pump blood through their gills, while the third keeps blood flowing to the rest of their body. Talk about a big-hearted creature, and get this. Their blood is blue because it's copper-based, not iron-based, like ours. Fact 5. A day on Venus is longer than a year. Here's a cosmic riddle. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. It takes the planet about 243 Earth days to complete one rotation on its axis, but only 225 days to orbit the Sun. So technically, if you lived on Venus, you'd celebrate your birthday before you could even finish a full day. Fact 6. Hot water freezes faster than cold water. In the world of physics, common sense often takes a back seat. Take this for instance. Hot water freezes faster than cold water. It's called the Mpemba effect, and scientists still don't fully understand why it happens. How's that for a brain teaser? Fact 7. The Sahara Desert used to be green. It's hard to imagine, but the Sahara Desert was once a lush green oasis. About 10,000 years ago, during the African humid period, it was filled with lakes, rivers, and wildlife. The shift from green paradise to the world's largest hot desert was caused by changes in the Earth's orbit, turning it into the dry land we see today. Fact 8. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. Try wrapping your head around this one. There are more stars in the observable universe than there are grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. That's around 100 billion galaxies, each containing billions of stars. Next time you look up at the night sky, just think, you're staring into infinity. Fact 9. Honey never spoils. Here's a sweet fact. Honey never goes bad. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old, and they're still edible. Its low moisture content and acidic nature make it nearly impossible for bacteria to grow. Fact 10. The shortest war in history lasted 38 minutes. Wars usually last for months or even years, right? Well, not this one. In 1896, the Anglo-Zanzibar War lasted just 38 minutes. When the Sultan of Zanzibar refused to step down, British forces bombarded his palace, and he quickly surrendered. It's the fastest war ever recorded, but definitely not the most epic. Fact 11. A cloud can weigh more than 1,000,000 pounds. Clouds might look like fluffy cotton candy, but they're heavier than you think. A single cumulus cloud can weigh over 1,000,000 pounds. That's because it's filled with tiny water droplets, all suspended in the air. So next time you see a cloud drifting by, just remember, it's like watching a floating mountain. Fact 12. You can't hum while holding your nose. Go ahead, try it. Hum while pinching your nose shut. I'll wait. Can't do it, right? That's because humming requires air to escape through your nose. And when you block it, the hum has nowhere to go. A simple trick, but it's sure to stump your friends. Fact 13. There's a lake inside a cave in Croatia that has no bottom. Hidden beneath Croatia's mountains is a lake known as the Blue Lake, a mysterious water body with an incredibly deep cave beneath it. Despite numerous attempts, divers have never found its true bottom. Locals believe it connects to underground rivers that flow through the region, making it a never-ending abyss. Fact 14. Space is completely silent. In space, no one can hear you scream, and that's literally true. Unlike Earth, space is a vacuum with no air, so sound waves have nothing to travel through. All those dramatic explosions in sci-fi movies, they'd actually happen in total silence. Talk about a quiet place. Fact 15. Cows have best friends. It turns out cows are way more social than you'd think. Studies have shown that cows form strong bonds with their herd mates and even have best friends. When separated from their BFFs, their stress levels increase. It's a reminder that even in the animal kingdom, friendship is everything. Fact 16. The Eiffel Tower grows in summer. Here's a fun fact about one of the world's most famous landmarks. The Eiffel Tower actually grows in the summer. When the metal structure heats up, it expands, making the tower grow up to 6 inches taller. It's a tiny change, but it's all due to a phenomenon called thermal expansion. Fact 17. The letter E is the most common letter in the English language. It might sound odd, but about 11% of all English words contain the letter E. In fact, you'll find that the letter E shows up more than any other letter. Now, just try writing a paragraph without using it. It's tougher than you'd think. Fact 18. Butterflies taste with their feet. Butterflies have an unusual way of finding out if a plant is edible. They taste it with their feet. Their taste receptors are located on their legs, so when they land on a leaf, they can immediately tell if it's the right place to lay their eggs or have a snack. Talk about a quick taste test. Fact 19. Humans share 60% of their DNA with bananas. Humans and bananas don't seem to have much in common, right? But at the genetic level, about 60% of our DNA is identical to that of a banana. It's a reminder of just how interconnected life is on this planet, even between species that seem so different. Fact 20. A blue whale's heart is the size of a car. Blue whales are the largest animals on Earth, so it's no surprise that their hearts are massive too. A blue whale's heart can weigh as much as a small car and is so large that a human could crawl through its arteries. It pumps about 60 gallons of blood with each beat, keeping this ocean giant moving through the deep blue. Fact 21. You can't breathe and swallow at the same time. It's impossible to breathe and swallow at the same time. That's because your throat has to close off the airway when you swallow to prevent food or liquid from going into your lungs. Don't believe it? Give it a try, but don't choke. Fact 22. The shortest sentence in the English language is I am. Linguists agree that the shortest complete sentence in English is I am. It's short, it's sweet, and it contains both a subject and a verb. It's amazing how much you can say with just 2 little words. Fact 23. Lightning strikes Earth 100 times every second. Lightning is way more common than you might think. Around the world, lightning strikes the Earth about 100 times every single second. That's over 8 million strikes per day. The next time you see a storm, just remember that it's part of a much bigger electric show happening across the globe. Fact 24. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Believe it or not, sloths can hold their breath underwater for up to 40 minutes, outlasting even dolphins. Sloths slow their heart rate down when submerged, allowing them to conserve oxygen. Just one more way these slow-moving creatures surprise us. Fact 25. Humans are the best long-distance runners in the animal kingdom. When it comes to endurance, humans take the gold. While many animals are faster, our ability to sweat and regulate body heat makes us the best long-distance runners. Early humans even used this ability to hunt by literally chasing animals until they were too exhausted to keep running. Fact 26. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. With all the talk of deforestation, this one might surprise you. There are over 3 trillion trees on Earth, which is about 10 times the estimated number of stars in the Milky Way galaxy. It's a comforting reminder that there's still a lot of green left in our world. Fact 27. You're taller in the morning than at night. Gravity takes its toll on our bodies throughout the day, compressing the soft cartilage in our spine. That's why you're actually about half an inch taller in the morning than you are by the evening. It's like a real-life shrinking spell. That's a wrap on 27 facts that might just change the way you see the world. If you enjoyed going down the rabbit hole with us, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more mind-bending facts, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and stay curious. See you next time.